Hey folks, and welcome back to Glenn and Adrian's Rock Talk. That's Adrian.
And that's Glenn.
And today we're going to take a look at another George Harrison clip. We recently looked at one off the George Harrison album. We took a look at Blow Away. And that wasn't too long ago. And we enjoyed that song quite a bit, and we thought we'd take a look at something else. This comes off of the Posthumous album, Brainwashed, that Jeff Lynne put together. It was probably recorded somewhere between 88 or near the time that Cloud 9 came out and George's death. He was working on a number of songs and on this record when he passed away of cancer in 2001. So this came out the next year. And I personally, having heard most of George's solo albums, I think this is probably one of his best ones. There's a lot of really nice material on the record. And I believe this is the lead-off track. It's called Any Road. So, Adrian, any thoughts ahead before we begin?
George is my favorite Beatle.
Yeah, he was pretty chill, I must say. I'm glad Paul's still out there. In fact, he just said he's going to get another album out, in this coming year. So,
great.
So good on him. All right, let's take a look at George here. Now we're going to turn off our mic while we're watching this, since we're watching it in the room. I don't think we're going to stop it, so we'll just go right through, and we'll talk after. All right, here we go.
Give me plenty of that guitar.
I've been traveling on a boat, in a plane, in a car, on a bike, with a bus, on a train. Traveling there, traveling here, everywhere, in every gear. But oh Lord, we pay the price with the spin of a wheel, with the roll of the dice. Ah yeah, you pay your fare, and if you don't know where you're going, any road will take you there. And I've been traveling through the dirt and the grime, from the past to the future, through the space and the time. Traveling deep beneath the waves, in watery grottos and mountainous caves. But ah Lord, we got to fight with the thoughts in the head, with the dark and the light. No use to stop and stare, if you don't know where you're going, any road will take you there. Wonder how you got this far. I've been traveling on a wing and a prayer, by the skin of my teeth, by the breadth of her hair. Traveling where the fall winds blow, with the sun on my face, in the ice and the snow. But ooh, it's a game. Sometimes you're cool, sometimes you're lame. Oh yeah, it's somewhere, if you don't know where you're going, any road will take you there. Oh Lord, we pay the price with the spin of the wheel, with the roll of the dice. Ah yeah, you pay your fare, and if you don't know where you're going, any road will take you there. I keep traveling around the bend, there is no beginning, there is no end. It wasn't born and never dies, there are no edges, there is no sides. Ah yeah, you just don't win, it's so far out, the way out is in. Bow to God and call him sir, but if you don't know where you're going, any road will take you there. And if you don't know where you're going, any road will take you there. If you don't know where you're going, any road will take you there.
So apparently one of George Harrison's favorite instruments, at least around the house, was the ukulele. He just played it everywhere. So we heard that in this song.
Okay.
That was the main instrument.
Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah.
I was kind of surprised by for some reason, I was surprised by the footage from Yellow Submarine and Magical Mystery Tour.
Yep.
He put a lot of Beatles footage into that video.
Sure, yeah. Sergeant Pepper was in there.
Yeah.
Bangladesh, he did a famous concert for Bangladesh. There was some footage from that. And other stuff. You saw the race car footage. I think that mostly came from the late 70s. He was hanging out at racetracks and making friends. And in fact, that's what actually led to his George Harrison album that had Blow Away on it.
Yeah, I've seen a similar racetrack in Magical Mystery Tour. They have that big
yeah.
bus going down the track.
Blasting through.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Magical Mystery Tour, I would probably recommend that last for Beatles aficionados, but just because it didn't quite come out the way they wanted. And it's really unfortunate, but the first time it was on TV was in England, and it was in black and white, even though they did have color option, I think, but I don't know. So I don't think that it was all that interesting in black and white, given the Technicolor explosion that they were going for.
Yeah, it wouldn't work in black and white, I don't think.
Yeah.
Magical Mystery Tour. I like the movie myself.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's the first major project they had after Brian Epstein died, their original manager.
Yeah.
So they were in a funk, and they were just trying to do something, and they didn't, I think maybe they were a little without guidance. But of course, by this time, George is older. We're talking 20 years later, maybe even 30 years, depending, again, on when the song was started. He did plan this album, Brainwashed. I believe that was even his title, but did not live to complete it. So his son, Donnie, and Jeff Lynne, and some other people took it upon themselves to finish the album and put it out. And I do recommend it. There's a lot of really nice material on it, like I say. So maybe we'll see if we can find something else. But anyway, folks, why don't you let us know what you thought of that song? And if you have other George Harrison songs you'd like us to check out, please let us know below. All right. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. And if you enjoyed our presentation, please subscribe. All right. Thanks so much for joining us, and we'll catch you on the next one. All right. Take care, folks.
See you all later.